This is the review of the Windone E20 Ebike by Windone. If you want to get into e-bikes and you've never had an e-bike and you'd like something that's super approachable with a low center of gravity for the or a low step through height here, I can't say enough. This bike is so comfortable. It really is. It has a battery that can you can actually move the seat like this, and this battery, you unlock it and it lifts right out, so you can go and that battery can be charged inside your house, so you don't have to it also has a key, so if the bike is in the off position, the bike just turned off and it will not turn on until you turn that, till you put the key back in, which I think is a cool feature. I made a little keychain for this one on my 3D printer. It says E20. That's pretty cool, huh? And comes with 2 keys, comes with a charger. There's a 10 amp hour battery, so it's made for shorter runs. People that don't want to go all day on a bike. They just want to go down to the store, go down to the lake, go feed the ducks, that kind of stuff. Simple, right? Super simple. Yeah, it has the reflectors that are on the wheels there. You can see the stripes in case someone sees you on the road out there. It's got the 180 millimeter rotors, disc brakes on the back. It's got a 350 watt hub motor, which has a lot of power. It must be the torque, because it feels like a 500. It really does. It's got the rear rack. It does not come with this bag, but it does have a rear rack on the back. And then it also has fenders, as you can see, full metal fenders. These are not plastic. Those are metal. And it also has a front rack. And what's cool is when you turn the bike, notice that the rack doesn't move. How cool is that? That just means that you can put your groceries and that kind of stuff. And then it's got these ergonomical type grips that are really nice. And it's got a twist throttle. So you can just throttle, guys. If you feel lazy like me, throttle it. And it's got the 7-speed Shimano shifter on the back here. And you can see down here, that is a Shimano shifter. I think it's the Touring. Yeah, made by Shimano. Very cool though. 7 different gears. Pretty cool though. And then it's got some Wellgo pedals, which are plastic, but those are fine. It's got the chain guard, or it's got the ring here that's got on both sides so the chain doesn't fall off. That's really cool on the sprocket. It's got a little rear light in the back. This one you'll have to press. This is not hooked up to the bike. Can't say enough, guys. Love this bike so much. Thank you so much, Windone, for sending this to me. And you know, really cool bike. Really awesome bike. Let's go get some more footage of us riding the bike, and then I hope you guys pick one up. Super cheap. Links are in the description. Can't say enough about how approachable and fun this bike is to ride. So let's go. All right, my beautiful angels. Let's go and see what this bike can do. This bike, you guys, is like super comfortable. It just reminds me of a bike that you would have like around the beach or something, and it would just like be, you know, going back and forth to the store and little small trips, grabbing your eggs or grabbing your bread from the store. Super comfortable little bike, very approachable for like any size, all the way up to 6'5" on this bike, guys, and as low as 5'2", I think, which is pretty incredible for, you know, a bicycle like this. Pretty incredible. Yeah, man, this is like, it's got 7 gears made by Shimano, and you can shift those gears to make the bike lighter or easier to pedal. This bike has a maximum speed of 20 miles per hour with a rear hub motor. So very cool bike, guys. I mean, it's got some torque. Even though it only has a little 350 watt motor, the torque feels like my other bikes. So, you know, torque is everything when you're talking about bikes, guys. It has nothing, I mean, wattage has a lot to do with it too, but if you've got wattage with no torque, well, then the bike isn't really going to be, it's not going to be that beneficial. Yeah, very cool. Love you guys for being here as always, angels. And this would be a great bike to have someone come along with me to help feed the homeless. It really would. This would be that bike, because it would be very approachable for anybody, senior citizen, a young person. And the best part is, guys, it's only 699 bucks, and I have a discount code off of that price. So we're talking like 650 $650 or something you can get this bike for. Think about that, guys. That's pretty cool. You got to admit, that is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and try a, we're doing 13 miles per hour up this hill right here with ease. Yes, I am pedaling, but I'm just almost like ghost pedaling. Like, I feel like there's a lot of power in this bike when it comes to hill climbing. I was expecting it to be not so strong because of the small motor, but surprised. This bike completely surprised me. It's got dual disc brakes, mechanical disc brakes. They're not hydraulic, but they have super good stopping power. Let's go ahead and try that. As you can see, I came to a nice little stop there. Yeah, I gotta love this bike, guys. Gotta love this bike. The seat needs to be a little bit tightened. I need to tighten that seat. I just went to turn and the seat turned, so I did not tighten that all the way yet. Love you guys for being here as always. We're gonna go down to the, take it back down by the lake. But right now I'm at 22 miles per hour downhill coasting, and boy does this bike feel smooth. Super smooth. Wow. Very smooth. Anybody would be happy to ride this bike. It's so comfortable. Oh my goodness. 35 miles per hour downhill right there. I'm not gonna go too much faster. I'm wearing sandals. I don't have my helmet on, so I'm just gonna be chilling today. But 35 is so fast on a bicycle. A lot of people don't realize how fast that really is. I mean, it's quite shocking on a bicycle. So no throttle the whole way down this hill. I literally have been coasting the entire way, and I'm still coasting at 25. Tells me this thing has some nice wheels on it for the street. Not as much drag as my fat tire bikes. These are a little bit fatter, the tires, but they're not 4-inch. What a great bike. I'm really impressed with this bike so far. Links will be in the description, guys. I hope you check it out. You know, this is an affordable one. The other ones I've been showing you were a little expensive. This bike, not so expensive, guys. Not so expensive. All right, let's go over to the lake and see what we can't find. All right, guys, so here I'm just pedaling again. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in some other modes. So I'm in like pedal assist 4 right now. No, actually pedal assist 3. And I'm just lightly pedaling, very comfortable, morning ride kind of a thing. And I'm doing 13 miles per hour. That's incredible. That's faster than most people would want to go on a bike on the street, to be honest with you, you know. And these bikes are so cool because this one comes with racks on the front and the back. You can go and pick stuff up at the store. You know, if your thing is grabbing a bottle of wine, grab a bottle of wine and bring it home on your bike. It's got a front rack. Cool thing about the front rack, when I turn, the rack stays in place because it's mounted to the frame. So if you turn a corner, it's not going to do anything to your food or whatever you have on your rack there. So that's pretty cool. And then it has the rear rack in the back, which is awesome. And yeah, it's got the little bell right here. Check this out. It's all you need. Because here's the thing. If you have a horn that's like really, you know, like, rah, rah, and you're on a bike, it kind of makes people mad for some reason. It's kind of the universal don't honk at me kind of a deal, you know? So I like the little non-evasive, you know, like, get out of my way, thank you. You're being a sweetheart when that happens, you know? This bike would be great for feeding the homeless. I could put my little trailer on the back, you know, some just local spots, small, you know, going out feeding Annette and Kiki, people like that. But this bike, guys, I swear, this is like one of the more comfortable e-bikes I think I've ever ridden. It's so approachable and small. Let's go over here and we'll do a little speed test. This bike you're gonna see hit 20 miles per hour though. And then we'll go and look at some of the other specs on the bike. Thank you guys for being here as always. People think I'm nuts because I'm talking to myself if they don't see the camera. Maybe they think I'm on the phone or something, I don't know. But let's go find a cool spot. This is a cool lake where all the birds and stuff are. If you guys remember, I've been over here before. But let's go ahead and just keep cruising this bike in a circle around this lake. I mean, it feels so comfortable, this bike. It just has the most incredible, and you know what? I've only been riding in level 3 since, I don't know, the last 7 minutes, and I haven't even noticed how it's just perfect at that level. I like 3. I think you guys will too. Let's see what 2 does, or let's see. So I brought it down to 2, and it brings it down to 11 miles per hour as opposed to 13. Brings it down to 11. And then, yeah, let's see. Let's see. So pedal assist 1 here on the deal gets you about, looks like to be about 8 or 9 miles per hour, maybe 10 at the most. And that's with me pedaling. Okay, let's bump it up to number 2. So then it goes from 2, it goes from, let's see. On 2, it gets up to about 13, I think, right? We said that before. On number 3, it gets to 13. On number 2, it gets to 11. So number 1, it goes 8 miles per hour. Number 2, it goes 11. Number 3, it does 13. Number 4, I want to say it's probably like 16. Number 4. We're going up a little hill right there. Let's just go ahead and see if you can see that. It's 15, 16. I'm going downhill a little bit, but yeah, 16 miles per hour right there. And then it does a 20 miles per hour in level 5. So pretty cool. Pretty cool, I must say. This bike has 0 suspension. You can get a seat post that has suspension on it, which can also be beneficial to your booty. They actually have some really cool seats that you can grab that are different. You can see a little torque going up that hill right there. It actually has nice little torque. Works well. All right. Yeah, you can buy seat posts. One's called the Thud Buster, I think. I think I'm going to go over here to do this review. All right. All right, guys. Really love this bike. Can't say enough about this bike. Love you guys for being here as always. That's Ashley. As you can see, some of the homeless people over here living kind of rough in the streets. And that's why I help them, guys, on these bikes. That's why I've been doing what I do for a long time. Love you guys for being here as always. And once again, I'll see you guys right back here on Peace Promise.